Koski did look very good, but all of a sudden, bang, one corner, mistake, your race is over.
Riders are taking risks on the descent. 800 metres to the bottom of the Poggio, and still Greg van Avermaet unrelenting, trying to force open a gap. And at the moment, the Welshman Geraint Thomas is struggling to hold the wheel of the flying Belgian. It's up to him. Will he take the risk? We've seen some of the mightiest champions fall by the wayside on the descent of the Poggio, but in a couple of 100 metres they're going to hit the flat before the run-in. And bear in mind, only 2 kilometres to the finish from the foot of the Poggio, and then the finish on the Via Roma. Here it is. It's the open flat road. Greg van Avermaet is in front, and the rider from Team Sky, Geraint Thomas, is in second place, and still Peter Sagan in third, Ryan.
Yeah, he's just coming up now. There will be a bit of a lull. Michael Matthews also there, but Peter Sagan doesn't want to hang around. He's looking behind him. He doesn't want to commit himself. He knows he's only 2 kilometres from the bottom to the finish. He does look good. Ben Swift now looking to come up on the wheel. Valverde for Movistar up towards the front. There will be a bit of a lull in the action, but it's Geraint Thomas who wants to keep the pressure on, because he looked behind, saw Ben Swift in 4th place, and they want to keep the pressure on.
Fabian Cancellara is also there, but now the selfless riding of this rider. 1,500 metres to go in Milan-Sanremo, and the bunch is all together. Well, a drastically reduced bunch. There's been thrills and spills aplenty. I'd say 40 riders left, and still Geraint Thomas rides on the front. On the wheel of Michael Matthews. Matthews won't want to be so close in attendance. Coming up the outside now, the previous winner of Milan-Sanremo being led by a teammate. It's Luca Paolini on the front, and Alexander Kristoff is there too.
Yeah, he's made it to the front. He was struggling on the suppressor, but it's Geraint Thomas from Luca Paolini, Kristoff, and prop towards the front. Plenty of riders still in there. Edvard Boasson-Hagen moves up to about 4th or 5th position. It's still an open race. It does look as if we're going to come down to a sprint in the Via Roma.
And there's an attack on the left-hand side. 1 kilometre to go in Milan-Sanremo, and on the front it's Luca Paolini of Katusha in the white. He turns left past the fountain. In a moment there'll be another right-hand turn, and then they can see the finish. It's a discernibly deceptive uphill gradient all the way to the line, but they're now in the finish straight. Who is going to take Milan-Sanremo? John Degenkolb is there. Fabian Cancellara in second place at the moment. It is last year's winner, Alexander Kristoff. 40 riders left in the mix. Luca Paolini leads Alexander Kristoff. Where will Kristoff go? Also there, it's John Degenkolb, Edvald Boasson-Hagen also in the mix. Nasser Bouhanni is also there for Cofidis. This is going to be an absolutely incredible sprint. Michael Matthews is also there, but Alexander Kristoff opens it up. Has he gone too long? Kristoff goes remarkably long. Coming in the centre, it's John Degenkolb, but Kristoff on the left-hand side. Degenkolb in the centre, the German John Degenkolb takes Milan-Sanremo in the last few metres of the race. What an absolutely scintillating finale to the opening monument of the season.